Right now is New York Democratic Congressman Joe Crowley. He is vice chair of the Democratic Caucus, serves on the House Ways and Means Committee. And Congressman, as you know, Republicans like Darrell Issa, they're eager to begin these hearings on the flawed ACA rollout. But is it most important at this point, because we're living in it, October 1st and the enrollment has already happened, isn't it better to figure out how to fix the problems and do a postmortem after it's done than to start pointing the fingers now?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think, Thomas. I think there's plenty of time to look back after we get everything fixed and getting as many Americans enrolled in health care for the first time, to look back and see how we could have done it better. At the end of the day, what we have right now are crocodile tears from the Republicans. Their effort is not to try to fix the system. They want to undo the Affordable Care Act. That is their motive. That's what they shut down the United States government about for almost 3 weeks. That's what they brought us to the brink of defaulting on our government debts, was to shut down or to repeal the Affordable Care Act. So if their intention was to fix the problem, we'd want to work with them more.
Well, unfortunately, this is certainly, an unforced error to be living through this right now. But this is an amendment to the social contract of our country for what Americans can have access to, which is affordable health care. So this is a big lift, sir. This is really big to try to be able to accomplish this. However, Arizona Senator John McCain, he weighed in on the Obamacare glitches at a town hall in Tucson last night. I just want to play a small portion. Take a listen.
The fiasco called this rollout. It's pretty obvious that they were using technology from the 1990s here in the year 2013. Now they say they are getting smart people in. Well, they've already spent $600 million of your tax dollars and have a system that's broken and doesn't work.
You would think we'd learn from the Medicare Part D glitches that happened about 8 years ago how not to have glitches on such a heavy lift. But Politico is now reporting, sir, that this could all end up in lawsuits, saying, quote, that could lead to years of claims and counterclaims over a law that has already had its day in the Supreme Court. What's your reaction to that? Is this just more Obamacare witch hunting?
Well, I actually think that if my Republican colleagues would use more of their speeches and their opportunities to speak to their constituents as to how they can enroll, for many of them for the first time, in affordable health care, as opposed to being on this witch hunt and attacking the president, the administration, and what we're trying to accomplish here. It is more than just a website. It's about giving an opportunity for people to afford health care and to change their lives. My Republican colleagues are on a quest for problems to exploit as opposed to finding problems to fix and to find a solution for. I think that we'll get through all this, and at the end of the day, like the Medicare Part D, my constituents liked it. I didn't vote for it, but I helped my constituency work through it and work through it. I think the same thing will happen here. In the end, the Affordable Care Act is here to stay, and millions of Americans will benefit from it.
Congressman Joe Crowley of New York, sir, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Thomas.
Joining me now is Bob Herbert.